G'day, we're Keza and Steve. We've swapped the daily grind for the big lap. 12 months in our Ford Everest and off-road caravan with our spoilt furry child, Nala. It's all about adventure before dementia. Making memories one magical campsite at a time. Please follow us along on our journey. Having completed the South Australian leg of the Big Lap, it was time to make a beeline direct to Perth. Just at Sojourner, grabbing some groceries before we head across the Nullarbor. Beautiful day. Nice jetty here at Sojourner. It is a very nice place. We've been here before. Our first stop along the Nullarbor was at Penong, at Australia's Windmill Museum. We are in Penong at the Windmill Museum. Australia's biggest windmill there, apparently. Very nostalgic. I'm just going to see if I can get Karen to pump some water for me. That really seemed too easy. Oh, yep. That's it. Use them abs, use them abs.
You know I love a good excuse to be on this one. I don't think we're ever going to get across the Nullarbor at this rate. Old mate's got his drone up now. It'll be 6 days to cross the Nullarbor instead of 3, I think. Here at the Pink Lakes at Mount Macdonald. And of course the Pink Lakes don't look very pink.
Came to Lake Macdonald. Iconic shot, shows pink lake, blue water. We've got white lake, grey water. Put the drone up, but it is very windy, very windy. Struggled to hold it up there. Hopefully I've got some footage to show it. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, but one of those things that you've got to do, I guess. Out onto the air highway and keep heading towards Perth. We are at the head of the bight. Again, it is windy, very windy. We stopped at the Nullarbor Plains sign, put the drone up to take a photo, and the drone flew across the road, so we had to put it down and didn't get that photo. Just wandering out here now down the boardwalk and have a look at the edge of Australia, the start of the Australian Bight. The sand dunes behind the water. Gorgeous, stunning, yes. Stunning's a word I think I use too much in these videos.
Oh, golden.
Golden? No, they're pretty white, them sands. So many times we've heard the Nullarbor Plains called as Nullarboring. We didn't find this at all. We really enjoyed the trip across the Nullarbor. We found plenty to do, plenty of places to stop, plenty of free camps. I would recommend the trip to anybody. That is very, very surreal. Look at it. Just picturesque. It's a little bit murky, misty down the end there. But I could stand and look at this all day. How cool. This is our campsite for tonight, Eucla Jetty. Just outside of Eucla, we've made it into WA. We're going to go for a walk down to the beach. You can hear the waves there, so it can't be too far. Yep. See if we can find the jetty down here. So this is the beach. We can see the jetty. It's probably 10 kilometres that way. Karen said 8 kilometres that way. So I don't know why this camp is called Eucla Jetty, but it will do us. We only need somewhere put our head on the pillow tonight because we'll keep on moving in the morning. How nice is this beach though? Bomb says no rain. There's a bit of a track in here, and if it does rain it's going to be an even harder track out. The Southern Ocean is doing its thing, blowing a gale again. We seem to not be able to get out of this wind at the moment. The Royal Flying Doctors use the air highway along the Nullarbor Plains as an emergency landing strip. It's the only way to get medical help out these ways. We are at Mundrabilla. We've missed a few holes on the golf course, we realised last night, so I'm going to play this one. Watering hole, par 3, 140 metres. Karen's turn, no idea where my ball ended up. Yep, we can see that one. Into the bush with the snakes. Here at Mandurah Lookout, about 90 kilometres from Cockle on the Nullarbor Plains. This one is the 90-mile straight hole. Par 4, 263 metres. We should be able to do this in about 20 shots based on our previous form. Whoops. We are at Kagana Roadhouse, start of the 90 mile straight. Gonna grab some lunch and then we're gonna hit the 90 miles. This camp is Human Rocks. It's about 180 k's east of Norseman. It's a free camp, it's a bush camp. Obviously no facilities, it is dog friendly. It's our spot for the night. We've done about 550 k's today towards Perth.
Had some cute little lizards when we got here.
Found some cute little lizards, yep.
I don't know whether there's any over there still to run around, but I was scampering around.
Oh, there's one there somewhere. Can hear him. There he is. They look just like twigs. Sure if you can see him there. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer without scaring him off. There he goes. Little copper head on him. Here at Norseman, just going to check in the information centre to see whether we can drive through to Hyden, how good the road is, or how bad the road is, I guess. The road train. So we've finished the Nullarbor Plains. We got through to Norseman, pulled up there, went into the information centre and asked them about the road to Hyden. Reading on Google, it said that the road can be quite rough in places, so we went in and asked the question. They said no, it's not too bad, just drive to conditions, a couple of places, a few potholes, little potholes, nothing major. They said it's not let down your tyres, reduce your tyre pressure type road. So yeah, we've jumped on that road and now we're heading to Wave Rock. Did grab a couple of things in the IGA there. Certainly paying outback prices.
That's Norseman IGA.
That's Norseman IGA, yep. And
Like a tiny tub of coleslaw was $7.99. A crunchy was $5.50.
we are at Disappointment Rock. It's on the Norseman to Hyden Road. It's about 40 kilometres or so from Norseman. It looks like a great big rock, basically. And have a bit of a look. I just stuck the drone up. Have a quick look from the air. And is Disappointment Rock. How cool is that? You're not disappointed? No, very nice. So here we are at the top of Disappointment Rock. Looks like people have the summit of Disappointment Rock. How cool is that view? Rename it to what? What are you going to rename it to?
Very impressive rock instead of disappointing rock.
While we were at the Norseman Visitor Centre, they gave us a pamphlet on the Granite and Woodlands Discovery Trail. It features 16 interpretive sites, the majority of which contain walking trails, picnic areas and sightseeing to enjoy.
This is Wave Rock.
Very cool.
Certainly see why they call it Wave Rock. Called into Wave Rock, had a look around there. Could have probably given ourselves an extra couple of hours to do that, but given we're on a trajectory to Perth, we only had about half an hour or so. Ducked into Hyden because I thought I'd be able to buy a beer in Hyden because I ran out of beer, and apparently the pub doesn't open till 4 o'clock, which is another 45 minutes, so looks like no beer tonight for Steve, but that's alright.
And the lady at the shop's not allowed to have a liquor license.
And the lady at the IGA said they wouldn't give her a liquor license because the town's 400 people and they'd be too drunk if there was 2 outlets. Anyway, we are now heading to a little town called Cullen. Cullen is the start of 10 Horse Way. There's some sculptures. It's not a very long stretch, but we're going to have a look at that probably in the morning. There's a RV camp there, 72-hour RV stop, so we will set up camp there for the night and then go and look at the sculptures in the morning before we finish the journey to Perth. This is the Cullen RV stop, 72-hour RV stop. Cullen is spelled K-U-L-I-N. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right or not, but that's where we are. There is a pub across the road, so it looks like I do get a beer tonight. This place is free. There's toilets nearby, just adjacent to the site. There's a dump station. There is a hot shower there apparently. We haven't seen that yet, but all this for free. It's pretty good. Good on you. Whatever council runs Cullen RV stop. So we are at Cullen and we are staying in a free RV camp. So we've got to support the community. I don't know, it's hard.
It's a community service.
It is a community service. It's things you've got to do, right?
I was pronouncing the town name wrong in these recordings. Coolin, as it's actually known, has some amazing community facilities. The pub is actually community owned, as is the petrol station and the pool. The facilities provided for a town of less than 500 and its visitors. It is really a credit to the people. Coolin is the start, or the end, of the Tin Horse Highway, a 15-kilometre stretch of pure Aussie creativity. Farmers have turned scrap metal into over 70 hilarious larger-than-life sculptures. It's a free, witty gallery right in the paddocks of Coolin. We were recommended to include this on our route to Perth, and we're certainly glad we did. It was so much fun. Arriving in Perth, it was great to catch up with Karen's brother Shane and his wife Bindi, who live here. We spent a day wandering around Perth City and taking in all the sights. It is truly a remarkable city. Perth's Kings Park is certainly an amazing place. We wandered around, taking in the Anzac memorials and the views over the city. We made our way to the Perth Bell Tower. Here we joined the guided tour and got to experience ringing the bells. As part of our entry price, we could return for free, and we were told that the bell ringers come in on a Sunday. So we intend to come back when we return to Perth in a week or so.
You don't need me to help you, you're all over it. Beautiful. Do you guys do bell ringing? You're very good. So you can try whichever ones you like. You can keep the heavier ones as well if you want. I find the heavier ones, you get a little bit more feedback in terms of the momentum, so you can kind of feel it a bit better. There you go. Lovely. Oh, I have tours where I've got 15 people and none of them can do it, so well done. So you give the heaviest one a try. So it's a little bit more welly you've got to give it. There you go. Fabulous. You can feel it vibrating through the Sally there when it hits the side. So if anyone wants to know how much you'll be lifting at the gym, you can tell them 279. Beautiful. So that's the heavy one. If you want to try. There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, well, let's have a look at your bell you're ringing.
I know, so that'll be the one on third from the left. No, third from the right, sorry.
Yep.
Will be the one that we've got.
After this, we had a lovely dinner watching sunset before flying home the next day to be with the kids for Karen's birthday.
Tell me what you want for your birthday.
My only wish for my birthday was to be with my 8 grandchildren. I would just want to cuddle from all of my beautiful kids.
That brings us to the end of another Big Lap episode. Join us next time when we encounter some gnomes, we view some stunning artwork, and finally get to put the car into 4-wheel drive. If you enjoyed this episode, hit like, subscribe, and stay with us for the next chapter. Thanks for being part of the story. Cheers for now, Keza and Steve.